It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. This should be a good one to watch. And it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
Let's go. The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Good to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams that love to throw the football. You know when guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense, we're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends. Come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this is the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
Here we have a guy, Mike, who's probably one of the most dynamic athletes that we have in the entire NFL at the quarterback position. He can create so many problems for a defense with his legs, but make no mistake about it, he is far from one-dimensional. He's both willing and able to carve a defense up with his arm while using his legs as more of a secondary weapon. If there's one knock on his game at this very moment, it's the fact that occasionally he'll kind of lay one up from time to time. Nonetheless, if he's on his...
Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. And he's got his team a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They run this straight ahead with Eckler. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He finds De'Ami Brown. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Eckler. He works free, right side. The speed on display. He's in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
On now, Cade York for the point after. He's got it. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
The score, Commanders 7, Buccaneers
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Buccaneers led out by their quarterback, Baker Mayfield. He was in Cleveland and Carolina, and then with the Rams. But now year 2, and it feels like he's found a home. Greg here with the Buccaneers.
One thing about this guy is he epitomizes the word resiliency. After a promising start to his NFL career, he hit a major wall. I mean, he was essentially, Mike, discarded by the entire league to the point where many felt he was destined to just be a career backup. However, once he got that second chance, he took it and ran with it. Now that his career is back on track, He's tasked with leading this team to many more victories, and if he plays up to that standard, he's going to give them a legitimate shot.
Here comes Otten in motion. They go play action with Mayfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Buccaneers first down. We are through one. It's the Commanders with the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. It's the most valuable real estate in football. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. They send Godwin in motion. On second down, Baker gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Buccaneers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, it's Chris Rodriguez. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Commanders offense ready now for their second drive. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A sideline throw looked in by McLaurin.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On second down, it's Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Commanders first down. To the air again is Daniels. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Daniels gonna throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up first and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Luke McCaffrey, the intended receiver. And it'll be second and goal. Throwing again, Daniel. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
A throw right side, going to be taken in by McMillan.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. He'll air one out for Palmer. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, staying right with him, and we'll bring up third down. Baker to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Has a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3-and-out, you think you're getting the ball back. Instead, not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up. Great job, defense. You force a 3-and-out, and you got your helmet on. You think you're about to take the field and get a possession. Next thing you know, disaster strikes. Not only the turnover, Mike, the scoop score, and they take it back for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Commanders' offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. That's McLaurin open on the left side. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Daniels. This is intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Buccaneers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to White. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. To throw is Mayfield. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports Studios and our halftime report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This will be returned from the 6. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Bucs offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. On play action, Mayfield. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. Don't get that often during the season. First play of the drive picks up 29 yards.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. Immediately back in the attack mode, continuing to take the fight to the defense. They're not content, Mike, here just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. This is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, trying to find some place to escape, and there was none. A big loss on the play.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Rashad White out of the backfield. And 3rd down coming up.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Rodriguez on the return. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. Here comes the number 2 overall pick, Jaden Daniels, with the rest of the Commanders' offense. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. First and 10. They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They run it once more with Eckler. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. Third and short, and it's Daniels. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Washington.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Play action. Here's Daniels. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag there on the play. I think that's going to be holding on the offense.
Still first down.
They'll throw with Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. He's going to be hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bucs have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The Buccaneers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. Baker going to hand it to White. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Sudden change, so you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They'll run with White. And he will score. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2.
The Bucs will set up.
They'll go again with White. A dive, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to take over possession of the football. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
It is 2nd down and 5. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Eckler. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Throwing now. Daniels. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Here comes 2nd down. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Touchdown, Washington.
York now for the extra point. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game.
Commanders 14.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They're in tremendous starting field position after the kick return. They start with 1st and 10 up beyond midfield. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. On 3rd down, it's White. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down. Jake Gabarda in punt formation.
So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.